This is Brad Clayton with the September 2024 PuzzleDuck Golf Thought of the Month. Thank you very much for watching. Hope everyone's doing well. I know this is a little bit late. Yesterday, September the 30th. Instead of doing the video, I ended up, not because of that, but I chose to make a run up to Asheville to drop off some supplies up there. And it took basically all day to do that, so I didn't have the opportunity to sneak that one in on the proper time. We're actually going back up again on Thursday to the Lenore area to try to drop off some more supplies. But so this is a day late. This is what it is. Hope all is well in your world. Talking quickly about golf swings, it's going to be about your physical ability and or lack thereof. If you have a range of motion issue, obviously the first thing to do would be to work on your flexibility, your strength training, whatever you can to get more range of motion. If in fact though you have pain regardless of the flexibility you have, and there's just a point where it just doesn't work, then we need to have a couple of understandings and a couple of opinions or thoughts on what to do in that situation. I've been working with combat wounded vets for right on 20 years now almost, and I've seen a lot of guys with a lot of pain, a lot of limited motion, and regardless of what they do to physically get better, it just hurts. And so at a point you got to say stop. So the thought of the month this month is that when you do feel that, once you get into a good setup position, everybody knows my setup positions, there are videos on that here, but when it comes down to the range of motion itself, when it says stop and it hurts, then stop. Don't go any more than that, because if you do, you're going to have to compensate and it'll break down an efficient motion. To me personally, even if your swing can only get back to this far, wherever it may be, here, you know, there are some things you can do, but the more you do, breaking down wise, the more difficult it is to get back to the golf ball consistently, and the more effort you're going to tend to have to use from the top of your body, not using your body, your harmony of your legs, your hips, your core, your arms, your wrist. All of those things are just going to require more timing. So to me, when it says stop, if you get to here and it's like, wow, that hurts, instead of lifting your arms or letting your body come out of position, stop there. Be done with it. And then once you go forward, you can move a little bit freer. Now, this is the part going forward that's a big deal to me. That is, a lot of people tend to hit flat-footed, which puts a lot of stress on that back, your lower back, your shoulders, because it'll pull you away as well. Make sure you release your back foot as best you can. That takes a lot of stress off your lower back. Takes a lot of stress off your shoulders. So when you get to a place where it says stop, stop. Go through and let that back foot go along with you so that you don't stress and twist your lower back, pull on your shoulders, but you release all the way up to a nice balanced finish position. I've told stories about this before, but old Wimpy used to look at the toes of people's feet to see who could finish a swing and who couldn't, who could perform under pressure and who wouldn't. And if you had a worn spot out on the back of that toe, you're probably a pretty good player. You have a good chance of being anyway. So when your body says stop, stop in the backswing, go all the way to the finish and release that backside so that you can take the stress off of your back. If you have any problems or questions, please feel free to email me at brad@puzzleduckgolf.com. The website is puzzleduckgolf.com. All the prayers and thoughts would go out to the people up west. It's going to be a long road, but they will push through. I am absolutely certain. Have a great day, and we'll see you here within the month.